So today, Amazon have announced that from the 19th of January 2022, they will no longer be accepting Visa credit cards as a method of payment on their platforms. Why? Because the processing fees from Visa are too high. Too high. Amazon employs almost 1.5 million people worldwide, with 1 in every 153 people in the USA working for them. For the 12 months leading up to September 30th, 2021, they had a revenue of $458 billion with profits of over $30 billion. They have assets in excess of $300 billion and they have a market cap of almost $1.8 trillion. They're ranked as the 10th biggest company in the world by Forbes. So my first question is, how can the processing fees from Visa even be an issue for such a massive company? I mean, we all want to maximize our profits, but come on Amazon, Jesus Christ. Credit card providers have always had companies over a barrel when it comes to processing fees. And I'm sure MasterCard is no different than Visa when it comes to fleecing the retailers. So the question is, are Visa's processing fees really that much higher than MasterCard's? Or is there something else going on here? Now, it is worth noting that Amazon offer their own credit card, which, would you believe, is provided by MasterCard. Now, is this a case of you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours? Or is it a way for Amazon to push their credit card onto its customers? In an interview, Amazon declined to say how much Visa charges them to process transactions made on credit cards. Visa claims that on average it takes less than 0.1% of the value of a purchase. They also said in a statement it was very disappointed that Amazon is threatening to restrict consumer choice in the future. When consumer choice is limited, nobody wins. A spokesperson for money.co.uk said the decision would be a blow to the millions of UK shoppers who had Visa credit cards. He then went on to say, with American Express also rejected by many UK retailers, that means people looking for rewards on their spending or trying to split the cost of shopping with a 0% purchase card on Amazon will be effectively forced to choose a MasterCard. Amazon have confirmed that they will still be accepting Visa debit cards, but that's no consolation for the millions of people who rely on using credit before payday, or for those making bigger purchases, or for their Christmas shopping. Credit card networks have always bullied companies with their huge fees, but now it appears Amazon are turning the table and calling the shots. But how long for? Now, there's a two-way relationship between Amazon and Visa, and it will probably come down to who needs who the most. What percentage of Visa's business comes from Amazon versus what percentage of Amazon's sales are made via Visa? Who's going to feel the pinch worse? Amazon and Visa could be at loggerheads for a long time, and either Visa will decide to lower their fees or Amazon will realise that they've lost a lot of revenue and go crawling back to Visa, tail tucked firmly between their legs. But where does all this leave us, the consumer? Well, it's much easier to use Google search to look elsewhere for the product that you want to purchase than it is to change your credit card in order to purchase from Amazon. Millions of us rely on Amazon and make purchases weekly or even daily, myself included. But I personally wouldn't have a problem buying from elsewhere. In fact, I think as consumers, we need to buy from elsewhere and reduce this massive monopoly that Amazon has on the retail market. So Amazon's announcement could well be a good thing as far as myself and smaller online retailers are concerned. We'll have to wait and see how this plays out, but it could be a massive mistake on Amazon's part and cost them a lot of money. I, for one, won't shed a tear.